everybody, it's Ramona here again from Connect to Your Angels with this week's Oracle card reading, which will be for the week September 30th through to October the 6th. And wow, already into October, which happens to be my favorite month, not just because it's my birthday in October, but we also have Thanksgiving here in Canada, which I just love. I really love Thanksgiving. I get really homesick at Thanksgiving, but it is beautiful. I just love the fall, and I miss all the colors from Ontario, which is where I'm from. Although we do have color here, it's just not quite the same as it is back in Ontario. But I just love this time of year. So yeah, I'm excited for October. I feel like a lot of great things are going to be happening this month for lots and lots of us. So let's put that intention out for that to happen. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Actually, before we get started with this week's reading, though, I do have an important announcement, okay? I wanted to let you all know that from this point forward, the weekly readings will appear on YouTube. They'll be here for you guys to come and click the link and be able to view the videos, but I will not be sending out an email to those of you who have been accustomed to receiving an email that carries the link to the YouTube. So I will send you an email, though, let you know how to get on YouTube if you're not familiar with just going there and searching for the video. You can subscribe to my channel on YouTube, which is Connect to Your Angels. And remember, it's the number 2, not the word 2. And then you'll receive messages when the video goes live if you are a subscriber. So it's just because right now I've grown too much, and which is a good thing, right? But I'm not able to send out those mass emails using my regular email. I am going to be transitioning to an email service, so you still will hear from me. In fact, I've got lots of really cool things in the works, so just hold on and know that that's all coming. Bear with me as I transition through this time, because I am not a technology guru by any stretch of the imagination, okay? So I'm learning as I'm going, and there are some bumps in the road, but we'll get it figured out. But I just wanted to let you know that, so you don't think I've fallen off the planet or something like that, and you're wondering why you're not getting the weekly reading emails from me. They are there. You just need to now go to YouTube every week, and you'll be able to retrieve them from there, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started, and this is, again, the Healing with the Angels deck, and I really wanted to work with these cards again this week, so we'll go ahead and we will draw some cards from this deck. Our Monday, Tuesday card, our Wednesday, Thursday card, and for the end of the week. Okay, so for Monday, I love this. I'll put it up so you can see that. Release, and I'll read you what it says. It says, work with Archangel Michael. You are familiar with him. He is the angel that gives us courage, strength, helps us with protection, but work with him to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. Now, think about that for a minute. What isn't serving you any longer? These can be situations, okay? So if you know you're not in the right job, or you know you're not in the right relationship, I hear it all the time. People will say, I hate my job, but it's better than nothing. Or I know this person isn't really for me, but it's better than being alone, or whatever, right? And so obviously that situation is not serving them, right? Other things that might not be serving you are emotions and things you're holding on to internally, like feelings of anger, of resentment, of guilt, of worry, anxiety, fear, sadness, depression, all those low vibrating emotions. They do not serve you in any way. So you need to be willing to let go of those things, okay? Here's a great technique, and I have to have a shout out to my Reiki teacher, Corel, because she's the one who taught me this, and I love it. It's the shower technique. So if you have a squeegee that you like to use in your shower in the morning, after you've showered, you're kind of squeegeeing down your walls of your shower. You can imagine, you do your giveaways, right? I give away anger, I give away fear, I give away resentment, whatever it is, right? Give those things away. Imagine them swirling down, down the drain they go, right? That is one way of releasing, letting go. Another thing you can do is work with the energy of the moon. So on full moons, that's the time to release, let go of things that don't serve you. Write a list, write everything down that you don't want. And if you like ceremony, you can burn that list or you can bury it. Some people just like to fold it up with a crystal on top and put it in the window ledge or somewhere, even outside under the light of the moon, as a form of release, right? There's something about writing something down, it gets it out. So you're not carrying that inside of you. All right, so find a technique that works for you, that resonates with you, but you really need to release. Some people will just imagine they're putting all those things into a bowl and offering it up to the angels and saying, angels, I don't want these things. Please take them from me. Right? You can do that as well. So find, like I said, a situation, or find the solution that works for you, that feels right for you, and make sure you're doing that. And especially for Monday and Tuesday, really think about what's not serving you and be willing to release it. Okay, now what the angels are telling me, or reminding me to tell you, is that why we don't let go of these things sometimes is because we don't know what's going to happen if we let go of those things, right? We're worried about creating this gaping hole. And they want you to know they will never leave you with a gaping hole. The angels will do one of two things. If the situation you are trying to release from is you're releasing because you feel like it's broken and it's not working for you, well, if it's meant to be there for your highest good, they'll fix it. They'll help you. They'll fix it all up so it's great. And if it's really not for your highest good, they will help you shed it really easily, and then they replace it with something even better than what you got rid of. So you never have to worry about being left with nothing, right? They will always help in that scenario, so you never need to worry. Okay, so think of it that way, and go ahead with that release, because it really is good for your own inner well-being. It's a form of healing. When you don't release and you stuff those things down and stuff, after a while, it's like a volcano. It has to go somewhere, right? So it will either come out in a big, burst of whatever, or sometimes people stuff it down so much it creates a real dis-ease within the body that can then manifest as disease. You don't want to get to that point, right? So that's why releasing is really, really, really important, not just for physical health, but for your, mental health and your spiritual health. It's important for that whole holistic well-being. Okay, so that's for Monday, Tuesday. Oh, I like this. Didn't this come up last week? Here we have Power Animal again. Power Animal, Wednesday, Thursday. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with the situation. So, some of you have pets, right? Pets around the house. They can also sort of act as a spirit guide for your guide, or and they're trying to teach you lessons all the time. So really take notice sometimes about what they might be trying to teach you. Sometimes it's patience, sometimes it's forgiveness, sometimes it's all kinds of things. So our animals, our pets, can really teach us more than we know. So tune into that. And like I said last week, if you're noticing strange creatures crossing your path, maybe literally, maybe figuratively, and it doesn't even have to be real ones, it could just be an image of it, right? But you find that it's repeating, pay attention to that, because like I said before, animals like that come in and out of our lives at different times to give us a message or to help us in a situation that we're working through. So if you're confused about what that animal message might mean, there's some great resources. Like I said, there's Ted Andrews' book, which is called Animal Speak, and Stephen Farmer has another book on spirit animals. So there's lots of resources out there, even on the internet. You can look them up, and I'm sure that when you check them out, you will notice there's a really important message there. So it's really kind of cool. So let me know that too. I'm curious now, because this has come up for 2 weeks. So I want to hear from you. I want to know if you are having these neat animal encounters. Again, it could be a mammal, it could be a bird, it could be a fish, it could be an insect, right? It doesn't have to be what we consider a furry, four-legged animal. And there's my phone ringing. So great. And we will finish off the week Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with throat chakra. put that up closer so you can see. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. I love the card. I love that picture on there. Speaking your truth. So that is speaking up for yourself, letting your feelings be known. It kind of goes hand in hand with, setting boundaries and not having to say yes to everything, right? You can just say yes to the things that you really want to do. So it's a reminder for some of you who are maybe taking on too much and feel like you don't have a choice in the situation. You always have choice. You always absolutely have choice. So really go within. Don't be automatic in your response of when people are asking things of you. Really sit with it and get a sense of whether or not that's something that you really want to do or something that you feel is really yours to do. Because sometimes it might not be, right? So really work with your angels. If you need help in any form of communication, you can work specifically with Archangel Gabriel, who's the angel of communication, especially if you need to talk to somebody and maybe it's going to be a bit of a difficult conversation or you're not sure how to approach it. You can ask Archangel Gabriel to give you the right words to help you with that. Okay? So that's for Friday. So again, just looking at these, great week. A lot going on, kind of doing some inner work. You'll be shedding things that don't serve, tuning into the messages that are coming to you right now from the animal realm, and really working on your throat, speaking up for yourself. So it's about really standing up for what you want, getting rid of the garbage so the new stuff can come in, and communicating. So work with those things this week. Like I said, if you have some great stories to share, I would love to hear from you. You can post them here on Facebook. No, this is YouTube. You can post them here on YouTube. You can post them on my Facebook page, which is also Connect to Your Angels. Again, the number 2. And if you're interested in having a more personalized reading with me, you can definitely check out my services page on my website, www.connecttoyourangels.com. And there's tons of information there on all the different services that I offer, the different kind of readings, the Reiki work I do as well, which is wonderful, can work really well hand in hand with angel work. So check it out, and we'll see you back here next week. Remember, you're not going to get an email from me, so you will have to put that into your day timer or whatever calendar system you use. Mark it down next weekend, get online, go to YouTube, check out my channel, Connect to Your Angels, and see what the angels want you to know for the week ahead. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you here next week. Wishing you lots of love and many angel blessings. Thanks.